Lesson 23, subtracting mixed numbers with regrouping. And another word for regrouping is borrowing. So kind of similar to when we borrow when we're subtracting. And this lesson, I'm purely just going to show examples. So the first example, we want to have 2 3/8 minus 1 7/8. So when we subtract these fraction parts, we're going to go into the negative numbers, which you can do. And I can show you that if you want. But when we are subtracting with regrouping, basically we just rewrite 2 3/8 as 1 plus 8/8 plus 3/8. So 8/8 is just 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 3/8 is 2 3/8. So we just rewrote it where we're borrowing 1 from the 2 and writing it as 8/8. So this actually equals 1 11/8. Then we can subtract 1 7/8, and we don't have to go into the negatives. So 11 minus 7 is 4/8, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So we just have 4/8, which reduces to 1/2. And that will be your answer. Another example, 3 1/4 minus 2 3/4. Again, we're going to rewrite 3 1/4 as 2 plus 4/4, because that's going to give me my 3, plus the 1/4, which is 2 5/4, and then we're going to subtract 2 3/4, and we get 2/4, which again is 1/2. Okay, 2 more examples. How is this sounding to you, the borrowing? Is that making sense? How we rewrite one of the wholes as a fraction. So 4 minus 2 3/4. Now the 4 doesn't have a fraction with it, but that's okay, because we can rewrite it as 3 4/4. That's the same thing as 4. Then when we subtract 2 3/4, 4/4 minus 3/4 is 1/4, and 3 minus 2 is 1, so it's 1 1/4. And one more example with percentages, 67 1/3% minus 3 2/3%. So we can rewrite 67 1/3 as 66 4/3. So I skipped this step where I wrote out the whole number as 3/3, and I just automatically added 3/3 to the 1/3 to get 4/3, minus 3 2/3. 4/3 minus 2/3 is 2/3. 66 minus 3 is 63. So it'll be 63 2/3%. Okay, that's the end of the lesson, and we're going to do some practice set.